Listen to 93.5 The Beach, Delmarva's rock station.
All right, welcome to Coast Life. I know a lot's getting thrown at you today, but let's just take this next hour to just chill and be one. Breathe. Unison hour. It's okay. Yes, if you're new here, this is a fun lifestyle entertainment show, and we are your hosts. I'm Paige Marley.
I'm Leah Rizzo, and that's kind of what we're here for, to just get you through that last leg of your afternoon before you get home and dinner and kids and homework and craziness.
All that good stuff.
We're here to just kind of lighten the mood, bring you up a little so that when you get home, it's all good energy.
That's right, and a lot's getting thrown at you today, and on TV, on social media, so maybe just put the phone away, hang out with us, and then it'll get thrown at you again after this hour is over.
Exactly. So for now, let's just enjoy our time together.
Yes.
One thing that I thought was kind of interesting, and maybe this kind of adds to all the craziness and stress to your day at any given moment, and this is something that I've actually grown out of, I think, over the course of my career. Because when I first started out, I was like, I have to be connected all the time. I never want to miss a phone call. I never want to miss an email. And I'll be fired if I do. And so they say that like 90% of the workforce would be interested in a right to disconnect law.
Interesting.
So you wouldn't have to respond to emails. You wouldn't feel that pressure to respond to emails after 5 p.m. or whenever your workday ends.
I almost feel like you're how do I word this? With most jobs, you're not required to anyways respond to emails or calls after work. But I could see they kind of just want that backup. It's almost like we got your back law,
Pretty much, because I feel like most employers too on paper will say like, oh, of course you don't have to respond after 5 p.m. But like if you also don't respond to an email at 5 p.m. and then you've got 6 text messages about it later.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're like, okay, are you sure?
Exactly. And I think working in news, it's kind of known for not having a great work-life balance. I think at least at this station, we're pretty lucky.
We are pretty lucky, yeah.
I think it's great, but I know that's not how it is everywhere. But I think too, our boss, for example, if you're off, she starts a whole new group chat without you.
Yep.
If you're off for the day and she has to call, she's not going to email you or anything. She's going to call and be like, I'm so sorry, I'm calling you, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, how many of you have maybe you leave work for the day, you're good. Some sort of memo happens, it gets emailed out. You don't know until you go in the next day and then they're like,
all the time.
We sent an email.
All the time. I come into however many emails that I didn't see the day before because I'm like, well, but what are you going to do about it? I
think there needs to be some sort of rule, though, where if your employee is gone for the day or they're off at work that day and there is something really urgent, send an email, but follow up on the phone. Like, hey, sorry to call you on your day off, but you're going to, you need to know this for when you come into work next. But if you just send an email and they're going through their email and they come back and then it's like, oh, this was urgent and I'm just not seeing it. That no one likes that.
Well, and I think a memo and just like an informational message is one thing. If you're not expected to take any kind of action while you're on vacation, then that's fine. I would rather know so that I don't walk in surprised the next day and be like, oh, we had a big change that I didn't know about.
Exactly.
So I do think, just a heads up is fine, but not like this is wrong, you need to fix it right now when you're like, I'm not even in the country, so.
Exactly, which I have so many friends who they do feel that way with their job and they will get in trouble if they don't answer a phone call or something. And it's different. It's like you have to go in knowing if you go into this job and they're like, you're on call 24/7, fair enough.
Different.
But if you're not, then sorry, if you're not a cop or a firefighter or a nurse.
Right.
That's, I just think
of course
it's
there are going to be jobs. And I think our field too is one of those.
Well, if I'm ever on vacation or off, I will delete the spam emails we get because we get a lot of ridiculous stuff. I'll kind of go through and if I see this looks like it could be important for work, I don't open it. I just swipe away and I'm like, I'll look at that
just
later.
Save it. Yeah.
That way when I get back in the office, I have my important stuff at the top. But that's really it. Even in the mornings, I'm like, swipe. Okay, I'm going to check the rest of these when I get in.
Yeah. Generally, they'll call you. And I can appreciate that. I can work with that. I can deal with that. But I don't want oh, didn't you see our email yesterday? I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah. So I would say if you're just starting out too, if this is your first job, okay, I get it. Maybe check your emails here and there. You want to make a good impression.
For sure.
But if you've been doing this for too long and you're like, I need to start cutting back, start cutting back.
It's a good way to start cutting back.
And who's going to be mad at you? You didn't see my email. Sorry, I was having dinner with my kids.
Right.
Oh,
most people are going to say, oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, this is what it was about. And then carry on.
There you go. I just uninstalled TikTok this morning because I found myself that I was getting like too absorbed in it again. So I think it doesn't just apply to emails. I think disconnecting from social media, just the constant over connection that we have in our lives is never a bad thing too. So I'm jumping back on my social media cleanse.
I like that. I just did it with Snapchat.
Yep.
Same thing. I was just checking random stuff. I don't really care that much about snaps. So
and that's like, sometimes it happens where like I'll be mid scroll and it dawns me and I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
And you're like, oh, I was supposed to put dinner in the oven 30 minutes ago
Right.
and I haven't yet.
Yeah. Why haven't I made any art?
Literally, gosh. If I could just get rid of my whole phone, which I know I can.
I know.
I won't though.
I know. That's why I think it's going to be our generation smoking.
I think so. Baby steps. Start with those emails. Don't answer them until you're back in the office.
Exactly. Something else that we thought was kind of fun to talk about. Do you have like something I never have done and you never plan on doing? Because I feel like sometimes there is this pressure of like, oh, don't knock it till you try it. But there are some things that I don't feel the need to try.
I will never try certain things. Exactly. Two opposite ends. I will never go to space. I will never go in a submarine.
With you, sister.
And I love space. And I love the ocean.
From a distance.
From a distance. I want you guys to tell me what's out there.
If my feet can't touch the bottom of the ocean, we're in trouble.
I will even go further. I will go far in the ocean, but not far enough and not in a container.
Not in a container. Exactly.
Refuse.
Well, because I've been like snorkeling before, so.
Yeah, and I love to travel, but
love
not
traveling.
to space. Because if I travel to another country, I can leave. If you travel to space, you can't always leave.
Too much sci-fi. Yeah.
It's terrifying.
I think spelunking. I'm kind of in that same, like, if too tight a space in a cave, like even just thinking about it, I can't. Underground, like anything. I want to see the sky.
Yep, any sort of tight space, nope.
Yeah, like I've never been to Luray Caverns. I think I could maybe do that one, but like I don't know how far in I can walk.
As long as I can still see this.
I think, if I can like look behind me and I can see blue sky, then I'll be like, okay, or like I know the outside is right there.
Yeah. But there's just certain things. Are there any foods where you're like, have never tried, will never try?
See, food, I feel a lot more okay being adventurous because at the end of the day, it's a bad meal.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't like it, you're like, oh, okay, not my thing. And I feel like you should be adventurous when it comes to trying food and travel and all that sorts of things. Again, not space, not submarines.
We're not doing that.
I don't know. Do you have a food that you just would not try? I mean, I think there are some if like I knew it was brains while I was eating it, I wouldn't.
No,
but like,
I don't think
but not if I was like invited.
Right. I would like to say guinea pig. I know some countries eat guinea pig, but I do think if I was in a country and it was in front of me, I might take a little taste.
That's what I mean. Like if if it is polite and expected of me to eat the meal, I'm probably gonna eat the meal.
Yeah, but not brains.
Because I'm not vegetarian, so I can't even be like, oh, sorry, that's not
I'm
for me.
vegetarian, no.
Right.
Yeah,
so
but
I have to try it.
Activities, experiences. I say the polar bear plunge. I still have not polar bear plunge.
That's why we sent you over the edge.
I know, but I would do it.
Yeah.
And after going over the edge, remember that time I scaled that building? I'm much more inclined to jump in the ocean because I never want to scale that building again.
All right, well, we'll see you in the ocean in February this year.
February. Don't worry. Anything to not go over the edge again.
Well, we do have a show for you today. Let's see what's coming up on COASTLIFE. If you are a local musician or artist, you're going to want to join us on a trip to Mid-South Audio.
And we're looking ahead to Veterans Day. We have some ways you can honor and respect our veterans, even to the days leading up to next Monday.
And is it time for your car to get an oil change, a filter change, the wipers changed, but you don't have the time to get all that done? Well, you've got the folks that can come to you to help you out. All that fun and more is coming up today on COASTLIFE.
COASTLIFE is sponsored by BB Healthcare, Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, Preston Automotive Group, Shell Brothers, and the Parker Group.
Every visit is an adventure at Browse About Books in Rehoboth Beach. Search our hand-picked book collection and find something in every genre. From bestsellers to some of our staff picks, you'll uncover a new adventure every time. After you've browsed our extensive book selection, explore our gift shop, where you'll find an exciting array of toys, gifts, Rehoboth-themed items, and home decor. Browse About Books on Rehoboth Avenue, a fun, friendly place to shop for books and so much more.
We were looking for our first house. We were growing a family. The Parker Group and our realtor, Jen, they were great. Helped us get our first home. That was a very smooth, easy process, especially for our first time. Family expanded a little bit more. We went right to the Parker Group because how easy it was first time. And before we knew it, here we are in our next home, and we love it.
Our experience with the Parker Group was seamless.
Our realtor and the Parker Group was almost like a family in a way. They were there for us when we needed them. That was a big thing.
100% we would go with the Parker Group again.
Be a part of art. Come inside the Art League of Ocean City's Center for the Arts. Waterfront on 94th Street Bayside. Admission is always free, year-round. Enjoy diverse galleries featuring original and local artworks for sale. You'll always find something new to see. Take an art class. We have something fun and unexpected for all ages and skills. Check our calendar. It's full of special events. See everything you need to know at ocart.org. Illuminations by Bellaterra. Customize your lighting vision with our experienced team. Aesthetics and functionality are key components utilized in our designs, increasing property value, beauty, safety, and security. Whether you're adding mood lighting to a patio space or improving visibility, Illuminations by Bellaterra will deliver exceptional lighting installations that will impress every time the sun goes down. Call today and elevate your space with outdoor lighting by Bellaterra.
Avery Hall has exceeded my expectations, not only as a client, but more so probably like the care that they take. I'm in the real estate profession, and so we're always looking for industry partners to kind of continue on the kind of care and service that we provide on the real estate side. And we found that Avery Hall was just a phenomenal fit. There's obviously a continuity of service that we can expect from them. I just always feel as though I'm being taken care of. And our clients have had such a great experience with Avery Hall that there's nobody else that we really recommend.
I know it's only Tuesday, but a lot already this week. We've been looking ahead to Veterans Day, and that's something we like to do every day, not just here on Coast Life, but with Coast TV, is remember, honor our veterans, and really just make sure they know that they're loved and respected in this area. But real specifically, Veterans Day, of course, coming up. So to talk a little bit about what it is to be a veteran, how veterans can get involved, and some events that you all can get involved with, we have two very important people on the Coast Life couch today. We have Dave and Kevin with VFW Post 7447. Welcome, both of you. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Very happy to have you both. It's an honor. You, like I said, two veterans on the couch. So thank you for what you've done and continue to do for our country and for all of us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Of course. I want to jump in first, if it's okay. We're going to get to the events in a second. But VFW, what is that? Why are you guys involved? Tell us just a little bit of the background and your involvement with it.
Well, the VFW's mission is really to foster camaraderie among veterans, support veterans and veterans issues, the country. We foster patriotism, and we support the community. A lot of community events. We do that. We have scholarships for high school and junior high, and we do blood drives at the VFW Post there in Rehoboth, and we have shrimp night where the kitchen is open on Friday nights for the public, and Saturday nights we're open to the public because we have to make money to keep the post open.
That's a very good point. Yes. Could you guys go into both of your personal stories, if you don't mind, whatever you're comfortable sharing about your times of why you chose to serve and why you chose to join a VFW?
I'll let you go first.
Sure. I served in the Army for 26 years. Grew up in Smyrna. Went to military academy, and then 26 years in the Army, all over the world.
Wow.
So enjoyed it for the most part.
Yeah.
Enjoyed every day. It's just important to join organizations like this to, as Dave said, contribute back, continue serving, provide things back to the community.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Dave, what about you?
Yeah, so I'm still in the reserves, believe it or not.
Okay.
So I'm a captain in the United States Navy Reserve. And so I've been in now for over 31 years. And so I grew up in Delaware, and I worked for the Navy in my civilian job, and then I joined the reserves. And I've traveled the world. I spent a year in Iraq and a year in Afghanistan, almost back to back. And Kevin, you were also in Iraq.
Right.
Yeah,
wow. I came from an area where maybe not as many people were joining the military, but Delaware, huge. I mean, you walk around the grocery store, a lot of people are proud veterans, as they should be. And so I think it's great that you have something where people can come together and have that camaraderie, like you said. But civilians too, we want to honor you guys and get involved. So you have some events coming up that we can get involved in. Tell us what's coming up ahead of and on Veterans Day.
So we're sponsoring the VFW Post 7447 in conjunction with the American Legion. We're sponsoring the Veterans Day ceremony, and it's at 11 o'clock on November 11th. And it's at the bandstand, currently scheduled for the bandstand in Rehoboth Beach.
If you don't mind too, showing the poppies that you have and explaining the significance of those.
All right, so these are buddy poppies. Okay. So you get a buddy poppy. If I can take it apart, I can't get it apart. But the Buddy Poppy came about after World War I, and it symbolizes basically the blood of all the service members that have passed. And there's your Buddy Poppy.
Thank you so much.
Then we're going to have, our post generally does Buddy Poppy drives around Memorial Day and Veterans Day. So we're going to be out at the Outlet Liquors on the 8th and 9th of November, just giving out Buddy Poppies and reminding people that it's Veterans Day.
That's very cool.
I'll give you a second.
Oh, well, thank you. I'll give it to Leah. I know she'll proudly wear this. Thank you. Well, thank you guys so much for coming here and talking to us about this. Before I let you go, I'd love if you could just mention some ways that mean a lot to you when people want to show their respect or their thanks. What normally speaks the most to you guys so that we can make sure we do that this week?
I'll let you answer that.
Well, I think people just acknowledging, that thanks for your service. Certainly for Dave and I grew up in an era where a lot of returning veterans didn't get that appreciation. In fact, they were looked down upon, actually, coming back from Vietnam, that era of soldiers. Nowadays, we do get a lot of people saying thank you for your service, and it is greatly appreciated.
Good. And if there are veterans watching and maybe they're struggling or maybe they are looking for some, just to be with other people, how can they get involved with you in your organization?
Yeah, we're always looking for, that's a great question, we're always looking for people to join the VFW. Many veterans, veterans of foreign war, just haven't joined for whatever reason. And we need, it's a volunteer organization, and we need members, we need veterans to join and support us and come into the post and share your stories and volunteer and help us.
And it does provide an opportunity for veterans that are having issues, mental issues, just coping with things that have happened to them over the years. 22 veterans commit suicide every day, so it's almost one an hour. Wow. So we offer programs, our service officer has programs available to help get those people the help that they need. So that's a great resource that veterans organizations offer.
That's fantastic, definitely. Well, I know your work doesn't stop till that number hits 0. We're going to help you out with that. But thank you guys for being here today. So you guys don't forget, get your poppies and wear them proudly. And Monday, of course, too, Rehoboth Beach. You remind us real quick that time of the event.
So thank you for giving me the chance to say that again. So it's 11 o'clock on Monday the 11th, November 11th, obviously. So the 11th day, the 11th hour, 11th month. And I did want to say one more thing. So we're always looking for veterans from different eras. So I think this year we have a couple World War II veterans. So we always honor different veterans from different eras. I'll ask them to stand up. World War II vets stand up, Korea, Vietnam, etc. So we're very excited. So all the veterans need to come out and visit us at the bandstand or the convention center.
Let's do it. Awesome. Well, thank you both for what you do every day, what you've done in the past, and what you're doing for our veterans in the future, too. It's fantastic.
Thank you.
Of course. All right, guys. Coming up, we have a little bit more Coast Life to get to, so make sure you mark that event on your calendars, and then we'll be back with a little bit more.
Purdue and Salisbury has polluted the groundwater, and we have reason to believe that the contaminated groundwater has migrated to nearby community wells. Our team of environmental attorneys and experts are investigating this public health crisis now. We win cases like this. We are prosecuting a PFAS case in Northeast Maryland now, and recently won battles against large corporations, against Mount Air in Delaware and a paper plant in South Carolina. If you want more information, please call, email, or visit our website at purduepollution.com.
Unwind, work off stress, and be comfortably true to who you are with Jab and Flow. We're dedicated to creating a balance of physical and mental wellness for your best life. You don't have to get in the ring, be a hardcore yogi, or train like a pro athlete to become part of our community. We teach boxing fundamentals with a fun variety of yoga, Pilates, and fitness classes for drop-ins and members of all levels. On Route 1 between Rehoboth and Dewey with plenty of free parking.
Signs of poor eyesight aren't always clear to us. At Wink Vision Center, we provide the best possible standard of care to discover the signs and improve your vision. Our eye exams are fast, easy, and comfortable to ensure you and your family can see clearly as soon as possible. Shop the finest selection of designer frames from Tiffany to Vera Wang, Maui Jim, and Urkers. Need an appointment? We can get you in as soon as the next day. The choice is clear. Wink Vision, Ocean City and Cambridge.
We know you have better things to do with your time than cleaning. At Heather's Homeworks, we invest in giving you back your time, taking the stress off of your shoulders. For over 20 years, we provided excellent housekeeping services throughout Sussex County. Our team of professionally trained cleaners use non-toxic, all-purpose cleaning solutions to protect your pets, loved ones, and all surfaces in your home to ensure you're cared for and have peace of mind. Visit heathershomeworks.com or call today.
We can do it!
For the Kids Catch and Tide Pool Toys Holiday Express. Your ticket to discovery, magic, and excitement. Ride the rails to adventure, wonder, and fun with thousands of award-winning toys and games for creative minds and active bodies. Our fully stocked shelves await your arrival. And to keep you on schedule, we always offer free gift wrapping.
Shop local at Kids Catch in Lewis and at Tide Pool Toys and Games in Bethany, Fenwick, and now Rehoboth.
Want something new to explore? Maryland's coast is naturally growing. Off the deck, right from the vine, or tapped out of the keg, there's always something fresh in Worcester County. Bite into something locally grown from the farmers markets. Indulge in sweet treats from the dairy or the bakery. Enjoy a brew, a glass of wine, or a cocktail that you can't get anywhere else. Eat seafood right from these waters. In Worcester County, there's something fresh everyone will like. To learn more and to explore Maryland's coast, go to visitmarylandscoast.org.
Well, if somebody in your life likes the shinier things, the jewelry, a little bit of glitz and glamour, then you're going to want to check out the Treasure Chest in Berlin. They've got everything in many different price ranges for those that like a little touch of jewelry for their holiday season. So we're going to check in on what you can shop there now.
A treasure of Berlin. Inside, it really resembles a treasure chest with jewels and jewelry of every shape and size. But first and foremost, it's a family business.
My dad purchased a business in 1977, and I took over in the beginning of 2000, and I plan to retire in 2027. I just feel like being able to work with my father for so long was a great experience. He taught me a lot. He knew nothing about business or the jewelry business, and we've been successful ever since he took over. So I just feel like I was blessed to be able to work with him.
But family at Treasure Chest has been more than just Terri and her father. When helping people pick out jewelry for an important day in their lives, they become like family too.
We've seen people, their children grow. We've seen people who vacationed in Ocean Pines and then retired and lived there full time. So we've been able to make a lot of contact with people and meet a lot of very nice people.
When you think buying jewelry, you might be thinking big diamonds and spending thousands of dollars. While that's definitely an option at the Treasure Chest, you can still shop for any occasion and any price point.
We have a line that the pieces start at $25, sterling silver. We have bamboo earrings for $15, but we have a really nice selection of all price ranges.
Ashley Harrison is taking over when Terri retires, and she's the perfect person to help you find pieces in your budget.
These items are $50 and under. If you are coming in and you are looking for a high school graduate or a child or a young adult, these are great. They're sterling silver. They're at a reasonable price point. This is our $500 or under. This line is Mishu. They have sterling silver and 22 cold carat vermeil. She works with natural gemstones. She's a great price point. This is for $5,000 and up. This is 14 karat gold with rubies, and then here's an engagement ring. But we have something for every budget, from $50 to $5,000 and beyond. Well, I love stones. I want to be a gemologist. I love jewelry. I would love to have a focus on bridal, alternative bridal. Well, we come in and we want you to be comfortable. We want to find out what your budget is. We're going to look for a stone that works for you. If you have any inspiration, we can kind of take a look and see some of the things that maybe you've saved, and we can find something that will work for her.
Not just for the bride, they have rings and other jewelry for the men in your life who deserve something special.
We have nice wedding bands that are made in Utah. We have bourbon barrel rings. We have beach themed rings, and we also have a line that's the national pastime, where pieces are made out of a baseball bat.
Not just for every price point, but every style.
We try to buy things that are unique, that you're not going to see everywhere. We try to stay up with the latest trends, but we also keep in mind that we have a lot of traditional customers too, so we have to fill both spots.
And just like a real treasure chest, you'll want to have a look yourself at all the beauty inside.
So I love whether it's an engagement ring you're looking for, or if it's a graduation gift that you're looking way down the road for, or just a nice little birthday sparkle for somebody coming up in your life. They do have varying price ranges and, of course, different styles and different tastes, and a staff that's going to answer all your questions. But we've got more Coast Life. That's what's on the way when we get back.
The race to the top 50 sales drive continues at Preston Ford. Save up to $8,000 off MSRP on a new 2024 Ford Edge. Embrace the future with savings up to $5,000 off MSRP on 2024 Mustang Mach-E's. We have nearly 1,000 new Fords on the lot, all priced to sell fast. But hurry in as the inventory moves fast during our race to the top 50 in the nation. Check out the entire selection at PrestonFord.com. And remember, cars cost less in Preston.
Life is full of little moments. Joyous laughter. Playful dancing. Bright smiles. Never miss a moment. Built for brighter days. Shell Brothers Homes.
Right now, pet dander, skin cells, mold spores, pollen, and dirt are being sucked into your air ducts. Get cleaner air and system efficiency now with Stanley Steamer. For over 75 years, we've continually engineered our equipment and processes to deep clean your entire home. Your air ducts aren't clean until they're Stanley Steamer clean.
For 40 years, Peninsula Home Care has been a trusted partner providing quality care for our community family. Thanks to our relationship with Tidal Health, we can now do that better than ever, bringing you the same patient care that has served Delmarva now as Tidal Health Home Care. We now offer our services within the trusted team of Tidal Health. With a focus on community and accessibility, our staff are committed to service excellence. We're here to support you just as we always have.
We are Tidal Health Home Care, where quality, family, and community come together.
Your gas fireplace had its yearly safety check yet this year? It is so important to check pressure, valves, and regulators at least once a year. Pemberton Appliance holds a master license in propane and natural gas, so you can be confident the job will be done right.
Our 42-point safety check service will provide you peace of mind throughout the winter season.
Call today and book your service for your gas fireplace and know your system is safe and ready for the cold season.
Visit Pemberton Appliance, your local marquee fireplace dealer.
Not happy with your home's builder-grade gas fireplace? Let Shegrin Home Comfort Products upgrade your fireplace with a new one from Mendota, Regency, or Cozy Heat. These gas fireplaces add both warmth and aesthetic to your home. Shegrin has plenty of different styles and sizes to choose from. What are you waiting for? Start your fall fireplace project now before it's too late. Stop in one of our local showrooms or give us a call at 302-644-7700 to see how Shegrin Home Comfort Products can warm up your home.
This segment of Coast Life is sponsored by Willow Marie.
Well, the holiday season is fast approaching, and you're going to want to look stylish at all of those get-togethers and parties, or maybe the person you're giving gifts to also loves fashion. There is one place that you need to stop for all your party attending fashion needs, and that, of course, is Willow Marie in Lewis. Well, Coast Life, you know I love playing around with style, fashion, colors, clothes, and if you do too, then you have to stop in to Willow Marie on Coastal Highway in Lewis. That is where we are today. I am so excited to introduce you to Ashley Payton, one of the co-owners of Willow Marie. And I mean, Ashley, as soon as you walk through the door, you're like, this place is amazing. It's so cute inside and out. What's sort of all the work that you guys have put into making this store what it is?
A lot of work from the ground up. We actually rebranded about 1.5 years ago, and we really just wanted kind of what you said, when you walk through the door, just ooze positive energy. You want to walk through the door, you want to feel good, and you want to feel happy, and you kind of find yourself when you walk through the door.
Absolutely, and I mean, I think I felt all of those things as soon as I walked through the door, and I think as soon as you step in, you can see that you guys sell clothes, but you've got all kinds of stuff here in the shop that people will, I think, discover in every little corner. So what sort of things will people find when they walk into Willow Marie?
We definitely do a lot of just women's clothing and accessories, but we love having little gifting items, pick-me-up items, things like that.
Yeah, for sure. And they're all very cute and fun. So if you have maybe, somebody getting married in your life, or you've got a birthday or the holidays coming up, lots of shopping to be done, you're going to find something cute and locally owned here, which I think is one of the best things that you'll find. Which brings me to a next point. I mean, everything in here is pretty affordable, which I think surprises a lot of people.
Yes, absolutely. One thing when we opened up many years ago is that we wanted everybody, like I said, to feel welcome through the door. We didn't want you to walk in and get that sticker shock. We kind of wanted you to get a sticker shock for how low the prices were.
Awesome. And I mean, I feel like sometimes there's no bigger turnoff than when you walk in somewhere and everything is so cute and you want to buy it and you pick up the price tag and you go, oh. But that's not going to happen here. You're going to go, oh.
Yeah.
Throw it in your bag and you're going to have your new favorite outfit when you check this out. You also target a pretty wide age range of folks who can come in and shop here, which I think is amazing because I think, we live in a world where fashion is targeted to your early 20s and then after that you're like, what am I, dust?
Yes. We actually do a little bit. I think everything Willow Marie is more outside of the box. We've never wanted to be in the box of things. So when we did open up Willow, we were told, look, you have to have one target market. And we just didn't want to do that. So we decided we would market to everybody. So we have people shop from us from 15 all the way up to 80.
I love that. I'm obsessed with that. And we definitely can't come here, see all these clothes, and not do a little bit of shopping. So, Ashley, let's do some shopping.
Let's do it. We love that we have generations that shop here. So it can be a mother, a daughter, and a granddaughter, and we love that.
And the owners of Willow Marie, Ashley and Michelle, are so sweet. They're going to guide you through any style questions that you might have, style inspo that you might have, but it really is going to be the perfect place for the fashion lover on your holiday shopping list this year because not only are the styles super cute, but the prices aren't bad either. But we've got more Coast Life. That's not going to shock you on the way when we get back.
Dr. Patel will be administering the anesthesia now, so count back from 5 and we'll see you on the other side.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, let's do this. Gina,
no, I'm still...
Jeez, come on! What is this guy, Wolverine?
Sometimes we need to do better. But she says you can't start until her cross is here. But we're doing the best we can.
Oh, it's going down?
St. Dennis Medical, next Tuesday on NBC and Peacock.
The fear of misunderstanding or missing out on conversations can be overwhelming. As hearing fades, so does the connection to others, leading towards isolation and anxiety. An audiologist can test you and find solutions for your hearing loss. Modern hearing aids can improve your hearing and restore the joy of conversations. Call Mast Audiology to learn how Signia hearing aids can treat your hearing loss.
Don't let hearing loss silence your life.
For more information about Mast Audiology, go to delmarvaexperts.com.
Rules don't apply when it comes to designing your home or business's interior. At Mood Design Studio, we break away from typical design norms to craft one-of-a-kind spaces that belong on the pages of a magazine. Choose from a bold selection of exclusive wallpaper designs and fabrics, plus a curated selection of furniture, making any room a showstopper. Need guidance? We'll assist you in planning your space's scope and budget for a streamlined, stress-free experience. For a complimentary consultation, visit Mood Design Studio in Lewis today.
Do you feel like good customer service is a thing of the past? Achieving a top-notch lawn and healthy plants can be stress-free when it's with a company you can trust. I'm Richie with AC Plant and Turf, where we make it easy. When you call us, you'll speak directly to someone who cares about your needs. Timely service is our priority. Our experienced team is committed to resolving your questions or concerns quickly. Experience the simplicity and convenience of our service. Don't wait. Take the first step towards a beautiful lawn and landscape and call AC Plant and Turf today.
Coastal Comfort knows there's no place like home. It's where we can be totally comfortable being ourselves, making a mess, making improvements, making strides, making memories with those we love, totally. Big or small, at the beach, or on the farm, all along the Eastern Shore. It's home, and Coastal Comfort is always here to keep you totally comfortable. Coastal Comfort, a Carrier factory authorized dealer serving Maryland and Delaware. Carrier, turn to the experts.
Feel the magic of the season as you wander your way through an immersive winter wonderland at Ocean City, Maryland's Winterfest of Lights. Let imagination flourish at Northside Park with thousands of twinkling lights and larger-than-life animated Christmas scenes. Sip hot chocolate, snap a photo with Santa, and enjoy the array of holiday exhibits under the illuminating holiday lights. Find your magic at Winterfest of Lights, an Ocean City, Maryland family tradition. Open November 21st through December 31st. Get tickets at OCOcean.com or Northside Park.
This segment of Coast Life is sponsored by Preston Automotive Group.
Maybe you're at the office and you're thinking, oh gosh, I need an oil change, but you just don't quite have the time to stop in your busy day. Well, there's good news for you. Our friends from Preston Automotive can come to your workplace and do a little car maintenance. That's why we're with Crystal Edwards, the mobile unit advisor with Preston Automotive Group. And this is a wonderful service that you guys provide. Tell us a little bit about this mobile unit.
So we can pretty much go just about anywhere. We could take care of most things that we do in the shop at your home. Or your workplace, and we also bring all of the extras, the things that you don't think about, your cabin air filter, your wiper blades. So you may not think, my wipers, but Matt will check them out for you.
That is great to hear. So Crystal, what are maybe some of the things that when people book a service with the mobile unit that you guys check? Do you check all of that stuff because it's something that somebody might not think about their wipers or their wiper fluid?
Yeah, so you get the same treatment as if you come into our building, but I think it's actually a little bit better. You get one-on-one. You know, if there's something that you need or you have questions, you have that mechanic's attention 100%. So he's there to explain everything to you.
That's awesome. What made you guys want to start something like this? I know that our audience knows that Preston is always looking out for the community. Is that really kind of how this ties in?
Oh, absolutely. We are 100% about the community. I've gotten calls where, you know, moms need to make it to soccer practice. The weather's cold. The battery is dead. You know, you save a tow bill. I send that out to you. I've had dad call because their daughter's stranded at school with a flat tire. He's taking care of that too. So, you know, there's many, many benefits to the community, and we just want to keep everybody going and kind of take out some of that anxiety of coming into the shop and waiting.
For sure. And I mean, some people maybe have some limited transportation hours themselves, and this kind of frees up that schedule too. So you go to people's homes, you go to their office. Is there anywhere that's off limits?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, why waste your Saturday on an oil change because you work Monday through Friday, 9 to 5? You know, we're trying to give you your time back.
We love that. And we know that you guys, I mean, the community really does come first with Preston Automotive and the fact that you guys are always looking out for us and bringing mobile services like this to you, to your home, to your workplace, or that parking lot that you got stranded in because it was a cloudy day and you didn't realize you left your lights on.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, we're here to help.
May or may not be speaking from experience on that one. But Crystal, this is an awesome thing. How do people utilize this service? Is it a phone call? Can they go online?
Yeah, so you can just call the store directly. I'm usually the one that typically answers the phone and directs everybody, so I do offer mobile pretty much with every phone call. You just ask for mobile and we'll get you on the schedule.
Perfect. And is there a limit to the range that you guys cover?
No, we pretty much go all over. Yeah.
Easy peasy, as straightforward as that. And we're not done chatting with Preston. We're going to check in with Matt, the actual mechanic that might be working on your car when you do utilize the mobile service. So we're going to see what's inside. Well, we were just chatting with Crystal about all the mobile services that Preston provides when you're in a bit of a pinch, you don't have time to get your car checked on, the windshield changed, the oil changed, anything that you need that's a little bit of a time crunch to give you that time back. But now we're chatting with Matt with Preston. And Matt, you are actually the mobile service mechanic yourself. So how cool is this thing?
Honestly, I love it. It's been so much fun driving around and meeting new people, seeing new places.
Absolutely. You know? I mean, it's one more place and one more way that Preston meets the community, kind of where they are in a lot of ways. But we've been standing out here showing all the outside of the van. Why don't we take a look inside?
Yeah, not a problem.
Ooh. This is so cool. So, I mean, this is the kind of thing that people maybe wonder or ask questions. What does it look like on the inside? And this is pretty big and all very organized. Yeah. So maybe what kind of questions do people ask when they greet you other than what services they're getting?
Well, the main question that I normally get is, how are you protecting the ground when oil does spill? I do have multiple tarps to protect the ground and to make sure that oil doesn't splash anywhere when you're trying to get off the stubborn filter.
Yeah, I think that's a great catch, a great thing to tell people, because people will have questions. They want to take care of the environment, and cleaning up any mess that you might make, or preventing a mess in the first place, is a great step. What are some of the other pieces of equipment that maybe people are surprised to find that you have in the mobile service unit?
Plates that go underneath every jack stand. So there's no damage to your concrete driveway or the asphalt, where if you're at, let's just say, at work and you're getting a tire rotation, keeps everything, clean, kosher, and no damages.
That's pretty cool. I mean, again, you can really set up anywhere. You don't have to worry about causing any damage or making a mess when you need to utilize the mobile service at Preston Automotive. Matt's got you covered. So just one more time, what are some of the services that you guys provide with this?
So basically, we provide any service that we would get in the dealerships. Multi-point, basically your full multi-point inspection, even with, filter replacements, stuff like that.
Yeah, and as cool as this thing is inside and out, it's also electric, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Didn't hear it coming. Well, Matt, once again, how do people kind of utilize this service? Is it a phone call? Do they book it online?
Normally it's a phone call.
Perfect. All right, so make that call if maybe your battery's been sounding a little funky, there's a little bit of maintenance you've been putting off because you don't have the time. Our friends at Preston Automotive Group are here to give you that time back. Matt, thank you so much for taking a minute with us, and Crystal, of course, as well. But we've got more Coast Life for you that's on the way.
Shell's Early Learning Center, child and parent approved.
Shells have become an extension of our family. They've helped prepare our children for school.
I love Shells. My teacher makes learning fun.
Creating a fun learning environment to prepare the children for school.
Shell's accredited staff is dedicated to preparing your child for school. Don't miss your chance to join the Shell's family. Enroll your child for fall now before it's too late. Shell's Early Learning Center, preparing our future generation.
The holidays are coming fast.
Imagine greeting your guests with a beautifully refaced kitchen without having to tear out your old cabinets.
We'll reface your cabinets with 5 layers of high-quality hardwood in your choice of color,
including new doors, drawers, and hardware, all for half the cost of a full remodel.
Completed in as little as 3 days.
Right now, save 20%, get a free microwave, and pay as little as $100 per month. Call today and get your kitchen completed by Christmas.
All Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling.
Step into something new at Vernon Powell. Jumpstart your fall routine with Brooks and Hoka. Vernon Powell has Delmarva's largest selection of Hoka, including Hoka Kids. Power through work with Dansko and Bionic. Wall-to-wall work boots and Carhartt apparel. Outfit your whole family for fall in fuzzy Uggs, comfy Hey Dude, or Birkenstocks with socks. Sparkling layered looks from E. Newton and Kendra Scott. Plus new apparel from brands like Patagonia, Pure Lore, North Face, and UGG at Vernon Powell in Salisbury and Rehoboth Beach.
For the Kids Catch and Tide Pool Toys Holiday Express. Your ticket to discovery, magic, and excitement. Ride the rails to adventure, wonder, and fun with thousands of award-winning toys and games for creative minds and active bodies. Our fully stocked shelves await your arrival. And to keep you on schedule, we always offer free gift wrapping.
Shop local at Kids Catch in Lewis and at Tide Pool Toys and Games in Bethany, Fenwick, and now Rehoboth.
Hi y'all, it's April from Coast Country, and every Tuesday I get the honor of highlighting an amazing teacher right here on Delmarva with Teacher Feature. If you know a teacher who deserves some extra love, those who go above and beyond every day, head to coastcountry.com and nominate them today. Then tune in each Tuesday to hear their story. Teacher Feature right here every Tuesday at 11 on Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3. Sponsored by Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning and Vernon Powell Shoes.
It's time for a little debate, and we're not talking a political one.
No.
We're talking our great debate. The good kind of debates.
These are the fun ones, the lighthearted ones where you pick sort of a nonsense topic. I mean, all of last month they were kind of spooky, Halloween, fall themed. So we've been trying to keep kind of some topical great debates for you, and that's exactly what this one is. So you might be able to guess what we're talking. Daylight savings time.
Yes, exactly. And we were just talking savings, saving. If you hear someone say savings, let it go.
I think it's like daylight savings time, but it's daylight saving.
Exactly. I think so too.
If that makes sense.
I think it does.
I could also be wrong.
But I also, if you say, oh, it's daylight savings. No, it's not. It's fine.
Actually,
it's not.
You're the worst.
Yeah, just let it go. There's way worse things in the world. But that's not even what we're debating today. I wish it was.
That was just the pre-debate.
The debate is, do you like it or not? Should it be here to stay or no? Do you like turning your clock back or not?
And I think that's kind of the other spot where people get tripped up when it comes to daylight saving is I think when you spring forward, that's actually daylight savings time, and like we're here on standard time when you fall back. I think.
You got me. I'm just going with wherever you go. Even yesterday, I was like, so Bob on the news, I'm like, and we turned our clocks. And then Matt's like, back. You turned them back. Look, I don't know what I did.
If it's not for helpful phrases and mnemonics and fall back, spring forward, I'd be just as confused.
I have no idea.
Because I remember fall back, spring forward.
There you go.
There you go.
Ah, good point.
What are your thoughts?
I have none. I'm going to be honest. I have no thoughts in this. I have no skin in the game. I have no idea. None. I don't even understand why we have it. I would maybe appreciate not having to change my clock. I don't care what time it gets bright. I don't care what time it gets dark. I don't know why we do it and what it's helpful for.
To be perfectly honest, I'm kind of with you on that. It does not rile me the way that it riles some people, but like my boyfriend, who is more of a night owl by nature, he hates when we fall back because it totally throws him. But I'm like, well, I don't mind the extra hour of sleep, but I don't mind the extra hour of daylight that we get when we go forward in the spring.
No.
So like it really, I like change and I'm comfortable with change and I enjoy change. So I think for me, I like that changing of the seasons, but if we got rid of it, it wouldn't break my heart. If we keep it, it doesn't continue to break my heart.
Nope.
I think we fall back for, or like our standard time for the farmers. And I mean, I've noticed when I get up at 6, it's bright out now. And it wasn't a week ago.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh. I mean, I appreciate more daylight. I think it's good for safety reasons and just I like the sun. But I'm not going to, again, like you said, some people are they have strong opinions on this. I just don't.
I'm not one of them, and so far it seems like you guys are all pretty chill about it too. Haven't had many debates in the comments on our socials. I think just Dawn saying it's here to stay.
Yeah, so go ahead and vote though. You go to coastlife.com/vote and comment on Facebook and Instagram, and we'll keep you updated throughout the week. We normally do like our final, what did you guys vote for on Fridays?
That's right, we kind of recap our great debate. If you also have maybe some great debate topics that you would like to hear us duke it out here on the couch, verbally,
yeah.
Then you can always send those our way. We'd love to hear from you or anything that you want. Let us know.
Sweet.
That's right. But we do have some more Coast Life to get to. If you're a musician, this is going to be a really fun one to introduce you to. If you haven't been to Mid-South Audio, you're going to want to check it out.
A look back at the momentous presidential election.
They're eating the dogs.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
Election 2024. Next in Sun Edition.
Today at 5:30 on Coast TV.
We believe that a great community health system reflects the community it serves. And like Sussex County itself, we've been on an exciting journey of growth and transformation, evolving from a trusted community hospital to the region's premier healthcare provider and Sussex County's most comprehensive health system. We're proud to be on this journey together, miles ahead, but by your side the entire way, because Sussex County is our specialty.
Variety is the spice of life at the Spice and Tea Exchange of Rehoboth. Tantalize your senses as you smell and sample your way through our culinary wonderland. You'll find unique and exotic spices, seasonings, and salts from around the globe, including the purest and hardest to find. Our signature blends and rubs are hand-mixed daily to ensure the highest quality and freshness. And don't forget about our gourmet teas. Let us guide you through our sensory utopia to find your way to flavor.
An abundance of options for holiday entertaining and gift-giving on the Avenue in Rehoboth.
Hey fellas, when your lady says she wants a big rock for Christmas, she may not mean this kind. She may want this kind.
At That Granite Place, we like to say our reputation is carved in stone. And it is. Now we're changing our name to Coastal Countertops. Same local ownership, keeping the same level of quality and service everyone has grown to love. We've also upgraded our machinery to help you with turnaround times. At Coastal Countertops, our reputation will continue to be carved in stone.
So Freeman Arts Pavilion, Ocean City's Sun Fest, even Jazz Fest over at Rehoboth. If you've been over there enjoying, then you've enjoyed the sounds and lights of Mid-South Audio. They amplify not just the music, but your experience here at the beach. And today I'm joined by the owner, Kevin Short, here at the Milton Mid-South Audio Studios. Hey, Kevin.
Hi, how you doing?
Doing good.
Excellent.
So, all of this that you've built, tell me what your inspiration was to start up a sound company.
Well, I didn't want to get a real job, so that was
Same.
I thought, the college was done, and I'm probably going to have to go to work. Let's see if I can just keep playing for a while longer. In all seriousness, it's kind of all I've ever done, and even through school. So, started as a really the studio was kind of the beginning of the official business, but I started playing music before that, and and so it just kind of snowballed, from one thing to the next.
So a musician, have I seen you playing out before?
I currently play with a band that plays in Lewis once a month called Big Hat No Cattle.
I actually know Mike Shockley.
Yeah, Mike's in the band.
Yeah,
he's the drummer.
Yeah,
he plays in Hot Sauce, plays with us.
35 years, I think, of MSA.
We finished 35 years on to year 36.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about the growth over that time.
It's been crazy. I mean, I started out by myself in Georgetown, a little studio behind my parents' house. I had a staff of like 2 people for a long time, and now there's 25 people full time plus myself, and spurred off into doing integration, where we install sound systems and video systems, and in schools and churches and funeral homes, and wherever people would need pro
sound
audio. Yeah, restaurants. Yeah, exactly.
That's so fun being able to say, like, anywhere live music happens, like you can help make that happen.
Right. Yeah. And then the last expansion, we moved to Milton. We built this new facility, which we're really, really proud of, and where you're doing your new show here. So that's kind of cool. But we also put in a showroom, so people can actually come in and demo the gear before they buy it. It allows you to focus on what you got, a microphone demo station and a headphone demo station, so you can try before you buy. And we spend a lot of time with clients in there in training sessions. So they come in here to do training, because a lot of the new technology just takes a while to get used to. So we offer that as well.
So bands, prospective venues, new clients, what do they expect when they walk into the MSA over in Milton?
From the band standpoint, I think they're looking for a world-class recording studio, and we try to offer that to them. With we have great engineers on staff. We have a lot of things. A lot of the recording in the biggest change in our business in 35 years is that a lot of people do recording at home. So like the question becomes, why come to a recording studio? Why not just buy the gear and do it at the house? So we do a lot of a mix of the two. What we can offer is we've got a big room to record large bands at one time, or a string section or a horn section. And we got an email today saying, hey, everything you suggested was really great, and it went smooth, and they were happy, and the check cleared.
I love that. Well, there you go.
I hope. So, yeah.
Kevin, I love the expertise, and let me just tell you, again, with the piano and little things like that you offer, I tried to get one of those free pianos just hauled away a couple years ago and out of the paper. Yeah. And then I realized how many thousands of dollars it would have costed to tune the thing, to move it, to do all of these. And that's so cool that you have the engineers and technicians who just do all of that for you.
But it's like, what can we have that people can't do at home?
Earlier you were talking about our new show on COASTLIFE, and that's going to be our MSA live sessions showcasing new local artists. We've already had Tyler Green Music, Carrie Hallett, and we're going to have so many more, all thanks to you guys over in Studio B. So tell me, what's the value? Why is it so important to showcase local artists?
Well, you've got Lowercase Blues coming in. They just recorded an album here that they spent a few months, working on that, and we're glad to have them back on your show. But we want to have a facility that the local, music community can feel comfortable working in. And also it's a connection to the community, because that's, live music supports all the venues, because people are coming here to be entertained. So it's one hand washes the other, and it all works together. It's one big community, so it's kind of a cool thing.
I love to hear it.
And then they watch they watch you to find out what's going on. So, you know,
Yes,
there you go.
sir.
So, there.
Well, Kevin's right about that. You can check out COASTLIFE. Check out our socials if you want to get more into the bands that we're going to be featuring right here at MSA. I know Lowercase Blues is going to be one of my favorites that we've got coming up real soon. If you have a band or are an artist that want to get in here, just reach out to us through our socials or any of our emails. Kevin, thank you so much for showing us around MSA, and I'm so glad that we're doing cool stuff like this in Delaware.
Thanks for spending some time with us. Great.
Hey, we're going to be right back with some more COASTLIFE in just a minute, so don't go anywhere.
Hey, are you the bad guy? Mercy, is that Courtney my biggest fan?
Oh my goodness, Courtney. As a nurse, I knew that I needed this done. Peninsula Bath really listened to us. Very, very professional, very friendly. The whole team made us feel like family. Thank you, Peninsula Bath, for everything that you did to make Courtney's life easy.
Thank you, Heather.
It warms our heart to help. Call us today at Peninsula Bath for all your bathroom renovation needs.
Back pain? Trouble sleeping? Slowing down? Reduce stress by 22% with hydrotherapy, lessening pain and improving sleep. At Delaware Hot Tub Company, we have saltwater hot tubs to give you these relaxing health benefits. A simpler, cleaner way to relax using fewer chemicals and easier to maintain too. Why stress when you can relax? Hot tubs, hotter prices at Delaware Hot Tub Company in Millsboro and Lewis. Ask about 0% financing.
Shell's Early Learning Center, child and parent approved.
Shells have become an extension of our family. They've helped prepare our children for school.
I love Shells. My teacher makes learning fun.
Creating a fun learning environment to prepare the children for school.
Shell's accredited staff is dedicated to preparing your child for school. Don't miss your chance to join the Shell's family. Enroll your child for fall now before it's too late. Shell's Early Learning Center, preparing our future generation.
No strangers here, just friends you haven't met yet. With comfortable outdoor seating and an authentic Irish bar, Irish Eyes in Milton is a local favorite by the Broadkill River. Irish Eyes in Lewis with ample free parking, a gorgeous waterfront patio, extensive menu favorites, and the best happy hour on the water. Book our Lewis room for all of life's celebrations. With a lovely panoramic view, in-house chef, and a professional team to make your next event one to remember. Find out more at irisheyespub.com.
18 years ago, we founded Community Bank Delaware with the goal of providing high-quality banking services to our local community. Here you meet with decision makers, people just like you who live in and love this community. We provide the newest banking technologies to our customers, supported by our local team of banking professionals. Our bank serves clients throughout Sussex County, and we continue to grow, all thanks to you. Community Bank Delaware, where community matters.
Are you suffering from hair loss? Maybe you need to cut a few pounds. Ready to start dating again? Well, here at East Coast Plumbing, Heating, and Air, we can help you with none of that.
But what we can help you with is plumbing repairs, drain cleaning, tub and showers, water heaters, air conditioning, heat pumps, gas furnaces, and sewer and water main replacements. Stop dealing with chamois that don't work and call Delmarva's top service provider.
East Coast Plumbing, Heating, and Air.
Or find us online at eastcoastplumbing247.com. Forget about it.
It's almost that time. We gotta let you go. Go back to real life. Ugh. But first, let's enjoy in the just relaxation for a little while longer and talk wine.
Yeah, maybe a glass of wine gets you in the mood to relax a little bit. And if you do enjoy a glass of wine and you live in Delaware, you're probably not alone, because Delaware placed 4th in the overall wine consumers in the United States.
Isn't that funny? Yeah. I love this. And so California also top 10, which makes sense.
California was top 10. I think District of Columbia was top.
Which
that was
makes
first.
sense also.
I want to say like New Hampshire was up there too.
Okay.
And maybe like Vermont and then us.
You're right, Hawaii.
Yeah, Hawaii was on the top 10.
Hawaii was in there, which I think, I mean, obviously this is like percentage wise, right?
Yes.
Because, you guys get it. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I guess DC makes sense because Maryland and Virginia surround it and have a lot of wineries in those areas. So, okay, but
I was a little surprised to see us on there.
I was surprised too. And Hawaii. I've never been, but do they have wineries there?
I don't know. I mean, I guess it might be really good, a really great vineyard environment with the climate there, but I'm not sure.
I'm curious. Let us know if you've been to Hawaii, if you know if there's a lot of wineries or vineyards there.
Yeah.
That'd be good to know, because I would try it.
Yeah, you know, and I mean, I know we've got some vineyards here and they're all really amazing. I'm surprised that like it's not breweries that we would have more, because we have a ton of those in Delaware, but
we might. Maybe if there's like a brewery list that comes
and I'm
out.
like a little hesitant to be like, yeah, go us.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, go us.
It's either like a good thing, like, wow, we're really just handling it well, or it's like, uh-oh, what's going on that we need so much wine?
Right, or is it like the disguised how, like, I feel like sometimes there is that messaging pushed on like moms where it's like coffee in the morning and wine at night, and that's how I get through the day. And you're like, ooh.
Yeah, right, it's like, oh, well, there's other things.
If you are enjoying a glass of wine, enjoy it, and snuggle up on the couch, because we're getting ready to toss the vibe. They are gonna take it away from here. Have a great rest of your day, and we will see you tomorrow.